And such a great venue as well. The Parc de France is dripping with history. Out come the players. So through the smoke from the flares, we're ready to go. PSG in the navy with the red trim. Hakimi, who is the right back, that's where he always plays, but there's a free kick for Milan. Dembélé.
Took too long and gets a yellow card.
Hakimi, it's Musa trying to do the challenging, and it's a successful challenge, really nicely won, and that's going to be a trip just outside the box. It'll be a yellow card as well. Here's Dembélé. And Milan haven't convincingly cleared. That's Mbappé. Nicely watched by Mike Maignan. Generally considered the competition that will make you into a superstar from simply being a star. Here he is, having a go, and he wasn't far away with that one. I think Donnarumma knew
He's
it was
dangerous, this boy, when he steps in field. He has more of a tendency to drop inside on his right foot than go for the byline on his left. I like the way that as soon as he comes inside, he just wants to get the shot away. Look, doesn't even lift his head. Not worried about where anyone else is.
Coming from left back to make the tackle. Shame about his delivery into the box from the right. And now we're getting a little bit of open green grass in the middle of the field. Mbappé gets there. And he will take on the shot, which is rifled.
Great run initially from Kolo Muani. And then again, that's when Mbappé comes to life. When you give him the board, he can go either way, as I mentioned earlier, inside, outside, take people on. It's a nice strike. He catches it ever so sweet, but certainly Maignan would have been panicking just a little when it first left his foot.
Zaire Emery, it's a desperate cling on to him from Reinders, but Zaire Emery has shrugged him off. Advantage played by the ref, and Mbappé looking to take advantage. Of course he's done that. That always looked likely from the minute he got himself in that position. After superb work from the 17-year-old Zaire Emery.
This guy brings to you. You know, he can be out of the game for long periods, but the minute Zaire Emery resists that challenge and gives Kylian Mbappé the chance to go on the outside, then all of a sudden Kalulu's got a problem. He can't get so tight. He's not quite sure which way Mbappe's going to go here. Brilliant work from the young man there. Look, he can go left, he can go right, decides to go right, and then hits it so early through the outstretched legs. Maignan got no chance with that. He's not getting anywhere near it, even if he sees it. But he doesn't even see it till late because of the way Mbappé shifts the ball and hits it so early. And that's a brilliant finish.
That really is. Quinhos didn't get anything on it. Pulisic, Rafael leaving it to one another. Giroud came away with it, was then tripped.
It's got to be a card.
Yeah, seen as a deliberate attempt to stop a breakaway move, so it is a yellow card. Zaire Emery, and that'll do it for the first half. PSG started well, Milan had a little spell, and then Pioli. It's arguably Andy Townsend at the other end, though, where Milan have to get into the game a little bit more and impose themselves.
Yeah, more intent from them.
And ball shouts, but I think it came off the back of Tomori. PSG still have the numerical advantage here, though. And it's Dembélé. And he's got the shot in! Oh, it's brilliant! Clinical!
Doesn't always make the best of decisions. But that one he gets right. Sloppy work here from Tomori. And in the end, is that a foul there? I tell you, it's a clumsy challenge. But once it gets out one-on-one again, Ousmane Dembélé this time stepping inside onto the left foot, and a really careful, cool slot into the far corner. Maignan, again, he hits it early. I think the goalie should be doing better with that. That challenge there, I think it's a foul.
It's still being checked.
I think Ugarte has clattered in there, and I think that's a foul.
Well, it was the challenge that brought Nate Katazovic. And he's giving the signal to Zlatko Vincic to go and have a look for himself.
That's a blatant foul.
The referee saw it, or maybe he didn't. Was there a player just in his eye line? No, he saw that clearly enough. Let's see what he does now. I think we know. We do know. It stays 1-0.
I think in his entire career, I think that decisiveness in the final third.
Now Milan could be in. Oh, should have been in. Giroud, the angle was too tight. Pulisic did not do him any favours at all.
Why doesn't Christian Pulisic go himself here? I mean, it's a brilliant ball from the goalie.
Look at this.
Oh, just take a touch, settle that down. Whether or not he's not really aware.
Do you think he was going for goal?
No, I don't. I think he's trying to square that to Giroud, but I don't think he's aware that Hernandez has hit the floor. Challenged that from Calabria. He actually just kept his eyes on the ball.
Oh, look at the room Dembele's got here. Parried away, it's a tap-in for Kolomuani. It's 2-0 now. Paris Saint-Germain keen on punishing Milan every time at the start of this second half.
Dembélé, look, goes looking for the ball. White shirts around him, good bit of skill, hits it hard and low. Maignan can only parry that right into the path of Kolomuani, who has a tap-in.
Absolutely have to get the next goal to Stefano Pioli's team, but here come PSG again. Zaire Emery looking for Mbappé, who's got the shot in straight at Maignan.
4-on-3 there.
Teo Hernandez was hurt in trying to tackle Zaire Emery.
Yeah. If you watch, when Mbappé gets the ball, skips inside past Calabria, there, I thought he was going to do it again to try and sink Kalulu down as well.
Didn't look like a foul, did it? Just looked accidental, all that.
Didn't see enough in that.
One thing we know, Zaire Emery, with all his talents as a midfielder on the ball, he's strong too.
Yes, he is.
Maignan away. Kolomuani was caught. There's a yellow card. Collected by Mbappé, and he's taken a nudge, this time from Kalulu, or a tap. He's moved into the middle for now. Giroud joining him. Pulisic might have a look. Straight at Donnarumma. Kolomuani's layoff just behind Zaire Emery. Dembélé has space again here. Hakimi's going to try and help him. Dembélé decides he doesn't need the help, but it was a bit of a lash at the end.
I understand Dembélé trying to play that pass, because you can see that Mbappé clearly has space at the far post. Dembélé could have gone on his own there.
Well, here come Milan. It's so open for them still. There will be chances. This is Rafael Leao. He didn't get a hold of it. Not nearly.
Poor strike. It's the second time tonight he's been in that sort of scenario. The second time we've seen a bit of a tame effort in the end.
2-0 up, and no sign of PSG thinking, let's slow it down. They're going for more goals. I'm reminded of Luis Enrique's rather dismissive words last season. None could win the Champions League despite all the backing that they've had. Ligue 1 almost taken as a formality. Sometimes is, sometimes isn't, as Giroud tries to catch out Donnarumma, who wasn't having any of it. Manuel Ugarte is making way for Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz scored a lovely goal to round off the scoring against Strasbourg on Saturday, and Ousmane Dembélé goes off. On will come Kang-in. He does have one attacking option left available, does Pioli, on the bench in Luka Jovic. He's reluctant to change his front three as Pulisic tries to make something happen. He's found Rafa Leao, and there was a touch off Hakimi and then one from Donnarumma. And I think
does really well, Hakimi, to get a touch on this. That's a great run and a great ball from Christian Pulisic. again, because Raphael takes that on his...
Hernandez. And it was on target. Donnarumma had to pounce on it. Giroud trying to fly on another counter, and hits Hakimi. Mbappe's got his arm in the air. That's Vitinha. Here he is!
Oh, what a save.
Off the post, and Mannion deflected it onto it.
For Mbappé, it's a great save. It's a really big stop from the goalkeeper. Gets a big left hand on that onto the post.
Lee. It's a lovely take and turn from Zaire Emery. Pulls it back. There's Lee! And there's goal number 3. It always looked like coming.
Really nicely worked. Here he is on the ball here. Clever play from Zaire Emery. Then the cutback, and this little dummy from Gonzalo Ramos is perfect. You know, and Lee has shown enough since he's been on the field that he's got great technical ability. I love that, the way that he doesn't try and lash this in the back of the net. He just passes that, looks for a corner. Mike Mannion has absolutely no chance. Clever dummy, good movement, and a very cool, composed finish.
So not the way that Stefano Pioli wanted to mark his 200th game in charge of Milan. He's getting a consoling word from Luis Enrique, who will be very happy with his players. Mbappé